Scott and I had formed a gang, just the two of us. As bold 11-year-olds, we were sold by the path to righteousness, honour and physical supremacy, as demonstrated in The Way of the Dragon and American Ninja 3. We decided this was for us, so after some fuss and arm-twisting of parents, we emerged from our first lesson in Lao Gar Kung Fu Masters. As fast as we had learned our first kick, we made it clear we had a trick or two to show anyone who was brave enough to throw down their glove. Dion did judo, Nigel didn't, but his brother did taekwondo. Jason did too, so our enemies had presented themselves to us. They were different. Tensions grew and we knew unquestioningly in our young minds that we were right, but there was more to this fight. You see, Scott and Nigel's mums used to be close, sharing cigarettes and gossip. But for adult reasons that we didn't understand, they fell out and had planned never to speak to each other again. It was when this transpired that the first warning shots were fired between their two sons, Nigel and Scott. This was now a feud of blood. So soon a flood of reasons suggested why the sword of judgment had fallen into our small but capable hands. Not only to defend the honour of the Shaolin Temple, but also of Scott's mum. On the edge of our sleepy village, surrounded by fields of wheat and barley, a dry moat ran wriggling round the ruins of a small old castle that was used by King John in Robin Hood's day. In the summer we'd play there for hours until it was too dark to see. It was decided this was where the fight would be. Now as they had 3 and we had 2, I drafted in John, my friend, because I knew we could count on him. The day came and we faced our adversaries, 3 against 3, Nigel against Scott, arch enemies, Jason against me, Dion against John, the new recruit. It wasn't like the pain when you fell off your bike. This rattled my brain, I'm not sure if I like this, so I threw a punch back, but it didn't make that Jackie Chan smack sound. What's more, it didn't look like Jason was gonna back down. It was a blur. If we were animals, fur would have flown. I glanced around, punches and kicks were being thrown. The next punch that hit me felt like I was being hit with a stone. We were hurting each other. What was weird was just weeks before, Jason had seemed like my brother. I didn't hate him, I didn't feel angry, I just felt empty. But through man's talk like, don't tempt me and you'll get yours, we talked ourselves into a no-get-out clause. We didn't pause to think our morality would sink from defending our honour with fight tactics to calling each other spastics. I glanced to my left, shit, this is drastic. Whilst defending myself from a crap kick, I noticed John's nose was bleeding. Now this wasn't uncommon, John had a weak nose, but I remember thinking when his nose bleeds, his temper blows. So John throws Dion to the ground and headlocks him. Dion can't block any of the punches that are coming in, and he certainly can't stop the borrowed words that have snuck into the child's brain who is punching him. The borrowed words that have snuck in to the child's brain who is punching him. I'm gonna bleed my white blood all over you, you black bastard! John screams through his tears. We stop. I take an ugly step away from the naivety of my 11 years. The air closed in on us, hung silently, save the sickening slap of flesh on flesh. The hushed residue of those words settling on us like barbed dust. But it's red, I said to myself, Dion's head locked under his assailant's arm, rocked by thudding blows, covered in blood from John's nose. I remember his eyes, confused, soon to be bruised. I felt sick. Quick, I thought, we need to stop this.